we must also agree that going forward, if a man is a candidate for president in our party, the woman must be the runner. Mimi sikuzaliwa kwa hii kiti ya deputy president. Sikuzaliwa hapo, nimepata tu juzi. Miaka hii ingine yote nilikuwa nakaa tu naendelea. Ninakula na ninakunywa. Sio lazima nikae hapo milele.
Of late, Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua has not been very secure about his job. As you know, Rigathi Gachangua gave himself some jobs as Deputy President. Number one, to be the protector of Mount Kenya. Number two, he was talking about coffee, tea, macadamia, avocado, and all this stuff. Deputy President also took upon himself to fight the alcohol menace in Mount Kenya. As a matter of fact, I did a video on that, and I would really encourage you to watch it. I'll put the link below here. But what is Deputy President talking about? Deputy President is saying that even if it means him losing his job, well, when dealing with the issue of drugs in Mount Kenya, he is ready to do so. So my question is here, is Deputy President really talking about alcohol and drug abuse in Mount Kenya? Or is he talking about something else?
Si watu watakufukuza vile walifukuza Mutudho. So mimi niseme namna hii. Mimi sikuzaliwa kwa hii kiti ya deputy president. Sikuzaliwa hapo, nimepata tu juzi. Miaka hii ingine yote nilikuwa nakaa tu naendelea. Ninakula na ninakunywa. Na ninaendelea na mambo yangu. Sio lazima nikae hapo milele. Kama hii kiti itapotea kwa sababu ya kusema watoto wetu hatutakubali wauziwe sumu, niko tayari. Hata sisi tukitaka kuongoza watu wasafi, watu wako na heshima, watu wako na familia. That is the pride of leadership.
Let's get down to facts. You know, in this country, you can't fire the deputy president. The only person who can fire the deputy president is the president himself, William Samoei Ruto. So when Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua is talking about his job, then you wonder, is it like William Samoei Ruto is not happy so far with the job that he's been doing? Because you know very well, you remember, the other job that he actually talked about was ensuring that Raila Odinga does not get anywhere near White House, near State House. But Raila Odinga did. Could it be the reason behind Deputy President's anger? You know, things don't seem to be working for Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua as well. In fact, recently, you had William Samoei Ruto assuring women that in 2027, his running mate will be a female running mate. Could it be that Rigathi Gachangua is telling William Samoei Ruto something? Or does he really mean this issue of alcohol? And by the way, talking about alcohol, and that's why I encourage you to watch the video that whose link I'm posting below here. Talking about alcohol, politicians cannot sort out alcohol. This issue of alcohol in Kenya and many other issues, politicians cannot sort them out. Politicians cannot sort it out. I can assure you, Deputy President, as an individual, cannot deal with the alcohol problem conclusively and finish it. It's not going to happen. Because it's a combination of so many things, administrative and the rest of the things. Watch my video. But today, I would just want us to look at this issue of the insecurity that Deputy President is having. And of late, in the last 3 weeks, in the last 1 month, after Raila Odinga took up the issue of the job and actually was seen in Uganda with William Samoei Ruto, things have not really worked out for Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua. Like I told you, there's the issue of the running mate, as in the next running mate for William Samoei Ruto might be a woman. There's the fact that in everything that Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua had committed, things don't appear to be working. When you talk about the cartels, he's not been able, in fact, he cried wolf the other day when he said he was unable to handle the cartels. The cartels are still there, or so-called cartels. I don't know who they are. So farmers are not very happy. When you look at issues of the tax on avocado, farmers are not happy because there was a time they were going to do a general agricultural tax of 5%. it was opposed. Then now somebody came in with avocado tax. It's an issue. As a matter of fact, part of the Mount Kenya area, guys are not quite happy about this issue of tax. So there's the issue of a woman running mate. There's the issue of Raila Odinga. There's the issue of fact that Rigathi Gachangua has not been able to do the things that he had assured. He was repeating them all over the place. Like ensure that Raila Odinga does not get handshake. Raila Odinga got handshake, which could be a factor in this kind of talk. Ensuring that, coffee farmers, tea, avocados, things have not really worked out for Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua. Now, when you talk about alcohol issue, that is also an issue. And he's not been able to manage it. And as I told you, it's not something, even when he was saying this before, I know for sure that this is not something that politicians will be able to sort out. Because you see, when I look at alcohol, I look at it as, a kind of a long-term thing. You cannot sort it in one term. That is for sure. And you cannot sort it by closing bars, denying people licenses, and all this kind of thing. And by the way, alcohol or drug abuse in Kenya is not just a Mount Kenya problem. I think Deputy President needs to go around, maybe go to Kisumu, go to other places, and you'll see it's really not a Mount Kenya problem, and that I can assure him. So there has to be a national kind of outlook to the problem so that it's dealt with nationally and not necessarily and only administratively. The thing that we should be talking about when it comes to alcohol, we should actually be talking about a stop loss. In other words, you lose people who are stuck with this drug abuse issue, but we protect the future. That's probably a way to go. And of course, not by politicians, not by Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua, and not on TV. This thing will be sorted out after critical thinking, planning, and actually looking at it. Just like corruption, the long term. But what do you think? Do you think Deputy President is really talking about alcohol, or are these other insinuations? Things have not been very good for Deputy President Rigathi Gachangua. Is it his making? Is it that his boss, William Samoei Ruto, is not happy with his performance? Or is it that it is the issue of handshake that has brought in hii kisirani yote? Yeah, I really want to hear what you have to say. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My